This is the router. It's one of the noisiest tools in the shop, so you're going to need eye protection as well as hearing protection. A couple things to think about before you turn on the machine. Does the blade look like it's in good condition? If the blade was dull or damaged, it could be unsafe. You as a student are not welcome to make adjustments on this machine. If you feel something is not adjusted correctly, do not use it. Come and see the teacher. Only Mr. Burrows can make adjustments on this machine. The router does a couple of things. It can put a decorative edge onto a piece of wood, or it can aid in creating wood joints. This router right now is set up to make something called a rabbet. When cutting a rabbet, or using a router in general, you need to make sure that you have two hands on your material. Your material needs to be well supported. One way to do that is to have one hand on your material and one hand on a push stick. The push stick is nice because it keeps your fingers away from the blade. Your fingers shall never go near that blade. By using a push stick, it also helps with breakout. What breakout is as the blade runs across the wood, material can break away. By having the push stick there adding pressure, it's not going to happen. Inspect the material before you run it through. Anything with paint, cracks, staples, knots shouldn't go through this machine. It could break, it could cause damage, it could cause injury. We have these arrows on our router. That's the direction of feed. That's the direction you need to push the material through the router. The blade is spinning this way, you're pushing that way. You're creating feedback. You have control. If you were to take your material and feed it the other way, that blade is spinning extremely fast. It will grab onto your project and it will throw it, leaving just your hands and air in front of the blade. It should take you about 3 seconds to cross this table. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. If you force material through here faster, it's going to rip and tear your project apart. The blade will not be able to eat away at the material fast enough. If you go slower than that through this machine, it's going to create friction. It's going to burn your project, causing the blade to get dull, causing damage to your project. When you're done using the router, always make sure your material has been removed from the blade and then turn it off.